So here is the battery from the laptop. This is sort of an experiment. I have this old laptop here, which you have probably seen in a previous episode. It's an Ace black and white 310, and I've gotten this from a neighbor probably, oh man, when did I get this thing, like 4 months ago already? Have it since ages now as well. But yeah, we have here the original battery pack from 1993, and I was very curious as if this thing still will work. Now, a nickel metal hydride battery has a shelf-life of about 5 years, what I've read online, and really after 10 years they are completely dead. So this battery is over 27 years old, and surprisingly it took its starts. So some massive wires, you just gotta believe me that this is connected to that, and these are connected to our next experiment. But anyway, if I connect this to the battery, you are gonna be sitting on top of the battery. Polarity right here. If I connect this to the battery terminals, you have 0 volts. Okay, we have 10.18, maybe 17 volts on the battery. Now this battery is supposed to be 12 volts, and it has charged for probably 10 hours. Maybe, I would say 10 hours. On the charger of the laptop, which I don't have to show you right now. But we will now be doing a test if it will power the laptop. Now I don't have anything hooked up to the laptop, and the built-in screen has been detached because it basically just hung on a wire. I still have it, and it is going to be a thing I'm going to keep. But I am going to get rid of some other things, because I'm currently tidying up, because I want to get a nice working high 8 or video 8, preferably high 8 or mini DV camcorder, which doesn't have vertical stripes going to the picture like my mini DV one I have right now does. But anyway, back to the topic here. I put the battery in the laptop, and I don't know why it's moving around here, but it's in the laptop now. And let's power the laptop on and see what it does. We heard a pop from the speakers, but nothing else is happening. No power LED and no hard drive. I'll put you close to the speaker here again, so you can hear it. And again, you can hear a pop from the speaker, but unfortunately nothing else seems to be happening. And yes, this laptop is fully working. I just did a stream of it the other day, or today, but probably when this will be uploaded the other day. And the thing is working. You can watch my English video on it. It is basically fully working, except that I don't know about the hard drive, or not hard drive, the diskette drive, because I haven't configured that, and I don't have a test drive. But anyway, we will now be doing a test to show that despite the fact this battery does not longer have the capabilities to run the device it was made for, it still works after all of these years, despite the fact it is not longer perfect. So I put the battery right here, and I'll sort of show you the sides there, and I have this little miniature lamp here. It's like a miniature spotlight. And it has this plug going off the end. I should probably have shown you this before. I don't know what's going on. My tongue tastes really weird this entire day. Oh, I'm getting off the topic by a lot of things today. But you can see its little wire is connected to these clip leads, which are connected to the probes of my other multimeter, which is probably much better than a blue Audi one. This is an extra name brand one. But anyway, so we have the probes here. Now I'll be hooking them up to the battery terminals, and you can actually see that the light bulb illuminates brightly still. See, I let go, turns off, put the contact on, it turns on. And you can see I can hold the contacts on the battery, and it will actually, we have some contact issues, but as you can see, it will actually, the battery will keep the light bulb illuminated very brightly for quite a long time. Now this light bulb is 5 volts and I'm feeding it with 10, so I will stop the experiment now because I don't want to burn out this little bulb. But you can see that this battery still has enough juice to power it. And if we now do a volt test again, if I can find the probes which are hooked up to my voltmeter. This is a messy setup. And I'll connect them again. And maybe see the meter in the background. We now have, oh, I saw 9 volts. We now have 10.03 volts. You can maybe barely have seen that on the meter. I'll try and keep these connected in some way. And now we have 10.4. But you can see that there still is power in this battery. Despite the fact that it's not long enough to power this laptop, this battery after 23 years is not dead and still can deliver power. And this is a sign of quality. Yes, I know, lots of nowadays things will probably still last a long time, but most of them won't. And this back in the day was a cheap, no name. I have never heard of Interface before, and a quick Google search only came up with this laptop again, with no other laptop, only this black and white 310. And basically that means to me it's an off-brand, and this battery still works. With an off-brand, probably not too high-end, although this thing is a good laptop, but it probably was, as a time, was not so high-end. Cheap manufactured thing still works, and nowadays cheap manufactured things will not last as long. I have had several made in China cheap devices fail on me, not name brand ones. Name brand devices have always lasted a good time, but the cheaper ones I buy nowadays usually break in a quick time, and this was a cheaper device of the 90s and still works to this day. And I have another example of a cheaper device. Now you're talking about cameras, just did some crap, I don't know what that meant. That cassette deck down there is a cheapo low-end cassette deck of 1981, and it still works to this day. Now, to be fair, this more high-end cassette deck uses the same mechanism. So, either they were cheapening out here, or they were putting just a good mechanism in there, but it still works as well, and it is very old. Even that cheapo TV from the early 2000s, how do I pronounce that, still works. So, yeah. And that's about it. A little bit of being angry about some things nowadays. But, yeah, don't get too angry, because being too angry is bad. If you get too angry, then try to calm down. That's always a good thing. And that's exactly what I will be doing now, is taking a nice warm bath. So, thank you for watching. Multimeter is turned off because of the auto power off. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.